All right, guys, we're in Virginia, and there might be a good reason why we are in Virginia. So let's see what that reason could be. Yes, that was a Panther. Let's go catch him. Well, guys, this happens to be a ZL1 manual. 3-pedal, right? You got 3 pedals down there?
I got 3 pedals down there.
3 pedals down there. What? Oh, and you even got the aluminum.
The pretty pedals.
The pretty pedals.
Yeah.
Which would mean we are in a ZL1.
Number 28 of 350.
We are inside, guys. ZL1 Collector's Edition. This is number 28 of 350. As you can see, look at that beautiful logo on the steering column there.
Brand new, still got the paper mats in it.
Still got the paper mats, literally.
Just picked up today.
Picked it up today, guys.
Today.
And we, I guess I'm the first person in the passenger seat.
You are?
I'm the first person in the passenger seat, and you're the second person in the driver's seat, but,
well,
I mean, come on.
Not the, since it left the dealership, yeah.
Yeah, true. But we are inside, guys, and we have to give a great shout out to Cam. This is Cam's car.
This is Cam's car.
He's one of our subscribers.
He's probably pressed up against the glass right there in his flower shop right now, hoping to hell we do not drive off because he gave me the keys.
He did give her the keys, and this is unbelievable. We were shocked, actually. We were just driving home. We're still in Virginia.
We're still in Virginia.
And we're driving home. We get some messages that Cam is picking up his car today. And I'm in shock. I'm sitting in a collector's edition. Look at all that suede.
Yep.
Look at that suede, guys. Alcantara. And he even got the sunroof.
He did get the sunroof.
And we will actually show you what it looks like on the outside with the sunroof, since it does have the stripe.
It does.
On top of the whole roof, and it goes all the way up to the sunroof, which is really, really cool, guys.
They did pay attention to detail.
They paid so much attention to this car.
Right up to it, and then started right after it, so that there's no gappage. It looks really good. They did good jobs on them. Of
course, you got the carbon fiber here, which is standard on the collector's edition.
Charging ports on the back.
Yep, the wireless charging,
Absolutely
of course.
No leg room for no passengers in the back seat.
What?
I like it.
Now, he did say that you can actually start this thing up.
He did say I could start it.
I'm a little nervous. Not gonna lie.
Why are you nervous?
I mean, this is Cam's car, and we're about to start up his ZL1 Collector's Edition.
I am not gonna drive his Collector's Edition. However, I am going to get a treat. I am going to get to ride in his Collector's Edition. So, you guys need to stay tuned for that, because we are going to go for a ride,
We're going to go for a ride in a Collector's Edition. And who can say that? Nobody.
Nobody right now.
Just a couple owners.
Just the cave.
So, here at the Camaro Cave, let's hear this number 28 of 350.
Okay, so Cam is about 1.5 feet taller than me.
So you might need to move up a little bit.
We're gonna have to move up because Tonya can't reach the pedals.
And we will even show you how many miles are on there.
39.
He literally picked it up today, guys, and we're gonna do an interview with him.
Can you see that?
Oh, that's good.
Let me take a picture.
We're good. 39 miles on this beast. There we go. Oh, look at that, guys. Camaro emblem right in the middle of the dash. Absolutely beautiful, guys. I can't believe I'm even sitting here. And look at that floor mat. Look at that logo on the floor mat with the laser engraved Panther on the floor mat. What do you think, Tonya? You think it's time to start up the beast?
You want to start it? Yeah, oh, I do want me to start it.
Well, I mean, you're in the driver's seat. I am in the passenger seat. You don't have to touch the key. I know you're nervous, but it's okay. Just remember, this is Cam's car.
All right, we're in neutral.
We're in neutral. 3 pedals. Let's start up number 28 of 350, Tonya.
You guys ready?
Let's go.
Ready?
LFG. Can you dig it?
You guys hear that?
You know,
Right,
what's under the hood, babe? We have a 6.2 liter supercharged LT4, 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque, ZL1 collector's edition.
There, guys, 39 miles.
Wow. Wow, guys. Now let's go meet. All right, guys, we are with number 28 of 350 ZL1 collector's edition Panthers. And Tonya from the Camaro Cave is coming for a ride. And yes, I'll take your shoes.
Yep, take my shoes.
Because we can't have that inside that beautiful car.
No shoes, no food.
No shoes, no food. Go enjoy the ride.
I mean, I come back.
Woo! Oh, starting that car up, man. Unbelievable. Look at that, guys. Tonya is gonna go for a ride here at the Camaro Cave in number 28 of 350 ZL1 collector's editions. Oh, and the driver of this car, Cam, if you would like to support him and his family, check out Flower Den Florists. Great guy, great family, and he's gonna have an amazing car here, a rare bird. I mean, just look at it. It's like overcast day here. We're in Virginia. No idea we were gonna see this car. 2 days in a row seeing 2 different Panthers, and this one's on the street, and this one's going for a ride. So let's do that. Let's see him off in this 2024 collector's edition Panther. And look, he's even got the gas cap on already, the carbon fiber inserts. He's got the carbon fiber ZL1 1LE wing with the Panther embossed. And PP exhaust standard. And here they go. Woohoo! Enjoy the ride.
Hey, cave dwellers. I'm in the ZL1 on the other side now, the second passenger seat, with Cam. Cam is actually in here now, not pressed up against the window of the shop, hoping we didn't take off with his car. So I'm going for a ride. I get to be, am I the first passenger?
First passenger.
I am the first passenger in Cam's car. So we're gonna go for a ride. He promised me some rev match. Do have to put a disclaimer out real quick. He is not responsible for any bodily harm. I got into this car willingly and on my own. So let's take the car for a ride and get some backstory and some feelings from Cam. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. So picked up today.
Yes, this morning actually. So,
got a picture from your buddy that works at the dealership?
Yeah. So basically, my buddy sent me a picture. Who works at the dealer. He actually sent me the picture a couple weeks ago, but he was asking if it was mine, and I was like, oh, nobody called me. I don't know if it's
right.
mine.
You were in Europe.
Yeah, I was in Europe. So then when I got back, a couple of weeks go by, nothing, and then the GM messages me. He's like, hey, your vehicle's here. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks for telling me it was shipped.
You're like, oh my God, yeah. I'm coming home right now.
So I had to rearrange a bunch of plans to make it over and come to this area and pick up the car, squared away with all the paperwork. I got delayed a little bit because I messed up on the check, the pre-approval loan check. I wrote on the wrong line, so I had to go back and to the credit
Who
union.
Writes checks now? I don't know.
What they want. That's what they want. So,
I wouldn't know what to do with a check if it wrote itself.
And it's so yeah, I mean, eventually I went back, finished everything on Saturday, and then today I just picked it up this morning. I didn't want to pick it up yesterday because it's pouring down rain, and I didn't want to make a
mess. No, not on the Mac car. That's no, good weather car.
So yeah, so now here I am with it, and it's like a full circle moment. point, because, you know, I started with 2010, had a 2014 that got totaled, not my fault. Had a 2018, I ended up selling that, and then since the 2018, I used the profit from that one and just kept saving for this one. So
crazy. So feelings when you got in and started it up, like
so I've always wanted a ZL1. So I guess in a way it's like this. I've always wanted a ZL1, but I always liked the more aggressive nature of the 1LE. But the problem with the 1LE was the suspension. You know, it's great suspension for the track, but not for your everyday road. And so what ended up happening was when I saw this one coming out, I was like, that's the one. It's basically a 1LE with, you know, the regular suspension, and that's kind of what I was looking for. And at first online, and I'm going to be honest with you all, the photos online and even the videos online don't do this car justice, because once you see it in person, it's a whole different story. Because when they were sending me photos and stuff, I was like, this is what I'm paying for? Really? Like,
love at first sight.
Love at first sight, though, once you see it. Once I walked into the showroom and I saw that they had it lined up, I was like, man, that's a good moment.
You're like, I did good. I did good. You're like, call the wife, honey, we did good.
Yeah, honey, we did good. So.
And she'll be much happier. She went on the test ride for the 1LE, right? So she knew.
She knew. Yeah, the 1LE was
a hot
way
mess.
too rough.
Yeah, that's a hot mess for a girl.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, if you guys would love 1LEs, I love them too. It's just, for your regular roads, it's brutal.
It is brutal, and girls, you know, girls that have been in a 1LE, you know, it's sports bra time. It's tape them down and like hope for the best. It's not a good ride. It's not a grocery getter.
No, not at all.
It's tail of the dragon or bust. It's not a good ride.
I mean, all in all, I'm really happy for it. You know, I've already gotten everything squared away with it, so, you know, and I want to give a shout out to the dealer. They were very nice about it. They were very welcoming, and so it's Coons and Tyson. So if you guys, you know, shout out to them if you get there.
Didn't really take you for a ride on the price.
No. So yeah. So the price was actually, so for full disclosure, the price, there was a markup on it, but that was already agreed upon between us when I put the order in. And for those wondering, I put the order in the very first day that you could. So I think it was June 14th, I believe.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. So that's when I put it in. When the car arrived, there was no extra add-ons. There was no funny business. They weren't trying to manipulate things.
Treated you good over there, Coons.
Yeah. So they treated me good, and the GM, Tariq, he was very friendly, and I even hooked it up with a carbon fiber.
The fuel door.
Fuel door, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice. You don't think it's like that big of a deal, but it looks BA, guys. that fuel door really pops on these cars.
Oh yeah, let's see that one. Look at that Panther on the ZL1 Collector's Edition with the carbon fiber insert fuel cap with the satin black exterior.
Yeah, so
with the carbon fiber insert on it, it looks good.
I think carbon fiber with the black, I think that's where it's really holding down.
Yeah, it looks good. It pops.
And I think overall, I mean, if you can get your hands on one, good for you. There are some out there, but from what I've seen, there's some pretty exorbitant markups, and if you got the money for it, good for you. If you don't, then maybe just go for a regular one.
Yep,
the dealer does have about maybe 8 or 10 Camaros on the lot. So there was a nitro yellow.
There was a nitro yellow.
Convertible.
He took some amazing pictures. It took us 3 hours to get to him this morning, and he was sending us pictures from the dealership. And there were some pretty amazing cars sitting on that lot that were for sale. So look them up and let them know that Cam sent you.
And as for Tariq, and he'll definitely take care of you guys.
Yep, get Tariq to help you out with the car, and tell Tariq that Cam sent you. Tell him you saw them on Camaro Cave, and Tariq will take real good care of you.
And I think they had 3 ZL1s left, so I think there's a 2023 in blue, the baby skin metallic 2024.
Yeah, I saw the shark skin picture you sent.
Yep. And then there's a black ZL1. They're all automatic, from what I saw at least. And then there's a couple other models. I think there's an SS. There's what were the other ones? I couldn't remember the name.
You sent the pictures, right?
Yeah, I sent the pictures.
Yeah, we're gonna put the pictures in this video, guys, so you guys will see all the pictures and just give Tariq a call and find out which ones are still left, and there might be an adoption in there for you. All right, hit me with some rev match.
Sorry.
Oh, hang on. I wasn't hanging on.
It wasn't on. There we go. 1 second.
Man, she just purrs, guys. She purrs. There we go. Beautiful. She sounds so pretty.
Yeah, so I don't really want to push it too much.
No, got a break-in period.
Yeah.
Got a break-in period.
I don't want to risk it. It's
take good care of her.
It's my baby.
Yeah. So Alcantara and
you got some more rev match right there.
yep. Got Alcantara all through the car. Have you had Alcantara in a car before?
The 2SS one, Ellie. That was
hard to take care of.
It's hard to take care of, but it's also hard to get away from. Because once you go Alcantara, you cannot go back to leather. I'm sorry.
It feels so good. It feels good. But it's so hard to keep fluffy.
Yes, but there are some different conditioners.
There's a conditioner and a cleanser and a brush that you can get to keep it pretty. We found those for ours when we got going, and it was several thousand miles into it when we finally found out that there was a brush that you could clean it and take care of it with, and
yeah, and I always thought like maybe next time I'll start wearing like gloves, like I'm a speed racer or something, and just so I don't mess it up.
It still mats it down though.
Doesn't it?
It's just from hanging on to it, just from holding it. You know,
so good.
But if you just keep it clean and because the oils from your hands and stuff, that does mat it down too. This especially. This was even Alcantara in ours, and it just you wear it down fast.
Yeah, I think I might maybe change this one into Alcantara too. I think I like the Alcantara a lot more. I just like the way it looks and feels, and the carbon fiber, of course, on the dash. It's also a little nice touch.
And they have all the pieces that you can put like in here. We'll send you some pictures of some add-ons, carbon fiber add-ons that you can do to it that are like really easy to take off if you want to go back to stock. They're 3M.
Oh, 3M.
Yeah, they look really good inside the car. And then of course the rings and stuff that you can, fun add-ons to make it yours.
So how long do y'all travel around for looking for these?
Well, you started watching us right about the same time we started.
Oh, really?
We really just started this page recently, so we just really wanted to keep something going for Camaro fans because we know the car is going to go away, and
it's very noble of you.
You can take the car away, but you can't take us away.
Yeah.
And
that's
so
fan base.
Oh, there's one in the there's one in the intersection.
2018.
And that's pretty much the kind of the message that we got from people in GM was they were just like, you know what, this is a community, we're a family out here, and it's really cool to just get out here and just keep it going and to make sure that it keeps going through the generations, because we've had a hiatus before.
Yeah.
This might be a hiatus, it might not. It might come back again, we don't know. If it comes back again, it might not be gas powered.
And
you know, we don't know what's going to happen. So, you know, GM's not promising us that Camaro won't come back, but they're not promising us that it's not. They're not promising that it's not going to come back, but they're not promising that it's going to either. So,
and I think that's something.
So we just have to protect it so that it doesn't like disappear completely.
And I think that's where the community comes in, and that might be a good question for everyone. You know, if the Camaro does come back and it's all electric, would you be willing to consider it, or maybe if it was a hybrid, even? So
we did ask those questions of some people, and a lot of people. It was a negative response. It was you know, no, it's gas or die. You know, but come on, guys. We all grew up on George Jetson and his family. It's gonna get there eventually. We're not ready to support that yet, and that's a political thing that we won't take up right now. But we're gonna get there eventually. We may not see it, but our children and our grandchildren will. So eventually, I'd like to see Camaro come back, even if it's flying up above, you know, like the Jetsons were, because I want my future generations to still be able to enjoy it, even after they can't take Manya's Camaros out, because, you know, everything's flying now and there's no roads to drive Manya's cars on. They're just going to be in a museum. So, you know, I'd like to see it come back in the future, even if it's crazy. It's going to happen, I hope.
We got to keep the aggressive style of it, though.
Yeah, but we got to make sure that it's, like, the heritage stays.
Yeah.
So,
we don't want to end up the way the Mach-E and the Mustang was.
Exactly.
You can't call that a Mustang, I'm sorry.
I apologize. I apologize to the person I sent that comment to today.
Oh no.
I mean, it's all in good fun, and we love our Mustang cousins. It's a good healthy banter back and forth with you guys. It's at the end of the day, it's American muscle.
Amen to that.
Yeah, it's American
full
muscle.
Full disclosure, if I wasn't able to get my hands on a Camaro, I was looking at the Dark Horse. So
Dark Horse is an amazing vehicle. We got to. Well, I didn't put my hands onto it because personally I think I would combust, but Andy did. And it's a beautiful car, and I have very, very dear friends that are, you know, on the dark side. They love the Mustang, and we play back and forth all the time. Kelly, I love you and I miss you. So it's a good time. We love it. So, Cam, this is a question that we've been asking everybody, and so we'll ask you it as well. What does Camaro mean to you? This is clearly not your first one,
so it goes back down to the basics of American muscle, and to me, it just signifies the strength of America, really. Going back to our industrial age, to me, because I've loved the Camaro since the 67, 69, all those going up. The ones I really didn't love, but are still up there in the 90s. We had a rough patch.
Wasn't a big fan of that car either. That was Andy's first car, so I gotta be nice, but then once the 2010s, the 2014s, like once the fourth, fifth generation came out, it was beautiful, and to me it became part of me. So I've had the 2014, I've had the 2018, and then I've had this one now. So for me, it's just part of who I am. I don't know how else to explain it. It's not something you can really put into words. It's just when you're in one, you feel it. You know, it's part of inside. Yeah, it's part of you. Yeah. Awesome. Children?
No children.
No children.
I mean, this is my baby.
Andy and I
just adopted one right now.
Exactly. Andy and I have 3 and another one on the way. So.
And I mean, for this, let's be honest, childcare costs. It's about the same.
It's about the same. I was just gonna say, come on now, it's about the same. My daughter is grown and has her own children, so I can attest. It is about the same. I don't know. I think these children might be more expensive.
Yeah, these ones never go to college. They stay at home.
Their accessories cost just as much.
And I would also, I guess, think that with the Camaro, I guess not necessarily going away per se, but it's
its
GM.
little hiatus.
Yeah, a little hiatus. You know, I think when it does come back, it's got to come back with, you know,
a vengeance.
That's exactly what I was. It's got to come back with a vengeance, because I think with GM they're betting a lot on the Corvette, which Corvette's a very nice car. My problem with it is I can't fit in it. I'm really tall.
You are tall.
So
you are tall. I did make reference to that in the beginning. Andy was like, "Are you going to start this or you're not going to start this?" And I'm like, "Man, this guy's going to think we're going to take off in his car." But I do need to move his seat up because he is like 1.5 feet taller than me. So hang on, y'all, while I come forward.
So yeah, with the Corvette, like when I sat in it, steering wheel is...
Your like knees are up in your nose.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't even turn the steering wheel because it's turning on my leg, and then my head's, I have to like crouch down.
There's not a lot of room in it.
No.
There's not a lot of room in it.
And so for someone like me, this is all I got. Don't take it away.
Yeah, I love this car. But you know, it was a government thing, so...
Yeah, I get it.
Every manufacturer... all the manufacturers had to bring it down to one of these kinds of automobiles in their collection, and Corvette is who GM chose to go with. For obvious reasons, it's been around longer. It produces a lot more money for them. So
cash cow.
It is. I get it. You know, Mustang stayed with the Mustang instead of the other vehicles that they have that do this kind of road travel for them. So,
and I think is the Dodge folks, are they getting rid of the Challenger, or I don't know if they were getting rid of it, or they're making, I heard they're making one with like speakers or something.
The Charger went away, the Challenger stayed. They put an electric one out. Did you see that one?
I didn't see that one. I heard rumor that
they did a really, they put a lot into, and I'm by no means very versed at this, but I remember Andy and I sat down and watched some show on it. They brought it in on a helicopter. Like they literally like flew it in dangling off a helicopter and dropped it. And it was all electric, and it even sounded like it was, like it roared and rumbled, and it was pretty crazy. Like they put a lot of money into it. But it was speakers. Yeah, and it was like they put a lot of money into it, but you know, I don't know how far into production that's gonna go to come out to the, you know, all of us.
Well, wait, did it rumble on the outside or the inside? Cause
both.
Oh. Okay, that's
yeah,
different.
It was crazy. I mean, it was an impressive car, and they had an impressive turnout for the unveil of that car. But
so there's hope for all electric.
And it's been at the shows. Andy did a video on it. Like I said, I'm kind of all up into the Camaros, and I don't get too far into the rest of them. I worry too much that I might just internally combust if I touch anything else. So. Although I do have a Jeep Gladiator, so...
Can't go wrong with Jeep.
Yeah.
You always need something durable.
I gotta have a daily driver. We live in the snow, so...
Can't be driving around the Camaros everywhere.
Exactly. Alrighty, well, we are back in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the ride. That was amazing.
Yeah, of course. And, you know, always be in touch if you ever want to back in the area, want to check it out.
Exactly. Once this thing gets worn in, we're going to have to go for a race.
I'll give you a call. It might be a couple of months, though, because I'm not trying to, you know...
Well, no, it's winter months. Put this up.
Yeah, this is going to be in the garage.
Clean her up pretty. We're going to do a video probably here pretty quick about cleaning these, because we've gotten a lot of...
I need that video.
We've got a lot of people sending us offline, sending us things about like, how do I keep my matte paint clean, and so we're gonna get on that. We're gonna get you some information. You were given some chemicals and stuff, weren't you? Didn't they tell you what to do? Yeah,
I mean, well, one of the things the guy recommended was Expel. It's some kind of...
Expel is a wonderful wrap that you can put on. I don't know that is a real good thing to put on matte.
Because he said it's the clear version format. So it's just a very specific one. Now it's not cheap is what he said?
Expel is not cheap for any paint. It's not. It's on the front of one of one of our cars, and we're going to put it on the front of our Panther when it comes in. We do know somebody who is very amazing with
all right, guys, we are with a really low number here. ZL1 Collector's Edition Panther 2024. Everybody wants one. Many people can't get them. And why is that? Because they're only building 350. And we are lucky enough here at the Camaro Cave to get a shout out from one of our subscribers letting us know he was picking up his vehicle today. And we were 3 hours away. We thought, let's go chase him down and go find him. And he literally picked up this vehicle an hour ago. And Tonya is in the passenger seat. We are doing some POV rides. Check out this color in the sun, guys. Absolutely insane. The body angles, it's unbelievable. That Panther on the ZL1 1LE wing. Huge. Goodyear Eagle F1 tires. Panther matte black exterior paint. It's not a wrap, guys. This is actual paint. Right from the factory. And look, he's even got the carbon flash hood scoop of the ZL1. That goes all the way up top. He's got the sunroof open, and check out the lines of the vinyl right up to the sunroof. And right up to the back too. Like the precision of that. Look at it, goes all the way. And continues onto the trunk, under the wing, back onto the deck lid. Oh, and listen to that ZL1 quad tipped exhaust. Just idling, sitting here. Unbelievable, guys. We're gonna bring you the latest content here. We do really appreciate you guys watching. And we're gonna, if you want to be on our next video, reach out to us. Because obviously, we're from New Jersey. We're here in Virginia. 6-hour ride. And Cam is nice enough to hit us up and let him know he was picking up his car today. Literally picked this car up an hour ago. I was like, oh, I want you guys to check it out. Do you guys want to drive an extra 3 hours to come see it? Duh. So that's that. ZL1, guys, collector's edition, on the road.
Thanks, Cam, for sharing your beautiful ZL1 with us and the story behind your order and pickup. We appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to share that with everybody at the Camaro Cave. Andy and I appreciate all of your hospitality and the beautiful flowers.
Thanks, Cam. Appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe.